An area of composite figures. What that means is you've got a shape here, okay, that's got a couple different shapes on it. You have a rectangle, you have a circle, you have a triangle. What we're going to do to find the total area of all this, you find each individual area and then you add them up. All right, that's how you find the area of something. Okay, if it's got a couple different shapes. Okay, not all like backyards or houses or a rectangle, right? Let's say a house was, or something like a shed was kind of made like this. So what you do is you find the area of each and you add them up. That's a composite figure. So write this down. All right, so we need to figure out the area of this arrow right here. So what I do is I break each thing into individual shapes. I can break this into a rectangle and break that into a triangle. So what I do is I know formulas to find the area of a rectangle. What's the formula for area of a rectangle? Or parallelogram. Okay. Length times width or base times height. So the area of this rectangle is length times width, which it doesn't matter which one's which. 15 times 23, which is 345. All right, everybody with me? So then what I do is I find the area of this triangle. Can anyone raise their hand and tell me the formula for area of triangle? Does anyone remember it?
Base times height divided by 2.
It's base times height divided by 2. Thank you for raising your hand. Okay, base times height divided by 2. So my height is 8. That one's obvious. Someone tell me my base. Do you want to know just by looking at it? Because I bet someone's going to get it wrong. So you got to make sure you're paying attention. Kyle?
6 inches?
It is not 6 inches. Okay? It's not 15 either. It is not 23 either. Hold on, let's look. Okay? Hit this. Okay? Just this little edge is 6. Add that to 15 and you get what? 21. But that only gives me up to this point. I've got to add 6 more. So it's 27. Okay? Make sure you're paying attention. They're going to do that. The easy route is to tell you what this whole thing is. They're not going to do that. They want to see if you're paying attention. Okay? That's why I asked. Just to show you, hey, it's easy to make that mistake. They're telling you just that little shape right there, the little edge is 6 inches. So that means this one's 6, so you got to add that to 15. Okay? So then you work that out. 27 times 8 divided by 2, you get 108. Find the total area, we add those. So when you do that, you get 453 inches squared. Okay, we're supposed to find the area of this. Okay. So what I do is I find the area of this circle, okay, which is actually not a circle, it's a semicircle. It's half of this circle. And I find the area of this triangle. Formula for area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. My base is 6. My height is 16. I divide that by 2, which is the same thing as taking 8 times 6 and getting 48. Then I do the area of this circle. Does anyone remember the formula for area of a circle?
Radius.
Pi r squared. Good. Pi r squared. What's the radius of this circle? Is it 6?
3.
Okay, 6 is the diameter. So what would the radius be? 3. So we take 3 squared times 3.14. When you do that, you get 28.26. Excuse me. Someone raise your hand and tell me why I do not add these two numbers. Someone tell me what's wrong with what we found so far. Can anyone guess? What? No. Kobe, you got a guess?
Oh,
No one else? Krista.
You only found if it's a full circle.
Okay, I found the area of a full circle, which would be, that would be okay, except the fact that I've already found this area once. Would I want to add that to it again? No. So, Krista, what do you think I should do? Chop it in half, which how would I do that? Divided by 2, good. Which gives me 14.13. Then I add those. Okay? This gives me 62.13, which you're going to say around there's 10th. So 62.1 millimeters squared. So these are formulas you're going to see, okay, that you're going to need to use. Now, someone last hour said, well, I've got this one shape's a rhombus. I don't know the formula for rhombus. Yes, you do. What is a rhombus?
Parallelogram.
It's a parallelogram. So it's the same formula. Just like a square rectangle. What are they? Parallelograms, right? So you would use base times height or length times width, whatever you're used to. Okay? Just make sure that you don't have a trapezoid. That's where people make a mistake. Is it a trapezoid or is it a parallelogram? If all the sides are parallel to each other, it's a parallelogram. If you've got a pair of sides that are parallel and then the other two aren't, they're going in different directions, then you have a trapezoid. Okay? Make sure you know the difference. Alright, write this down. Alright, here it says a ceiling tile covers 3 square feet. How many tiles are needed to cover this ceiling? Let's say this is the shape of a ceiling. Okay, what I need to do is I need to figure out how many ceiling tiles would cover this. This is just like the other day when you were told about some lady's yard and that she wanted to cover it in fertilizer. What you had to do first was you had to find the area of the yard, and then you divide it by 1,000 because each bag covered 1,000 square feet. Fertilizes 1,000 square feet. So this is exactly what you're going to do here. You're going to find out the total area, and then you're going to divide it by 3 square feet. So, for this, the rectangle, 12 times 10 is 120. Then I'm going to find the area of the triangle, which is base times height divided by 2. So 5 times 12 divided by 2. Same thing as taking 5 times 6. So the area of the triangle is 30 feet. Everybody with me? So then I combine them. What is 30 and 120? 150. So the total area of this is 150 square feet. What I do is I divide it by 3 to figure out how many tiles I need. Each one covers 3. So when I divide those, anybody can tell me? It is 50. 50 tiles. Are there any questions?
Where'd you get the 3 from again?
From how many each ceiling tile covered 3 square feet. Here's your homework.